Good morning, everyone, and it is Saturday morning. I'm here to brief you about a deputy-involved shooting. It's the third Friday in a row where our deputies have been feloniously attacked. We're 3 Fridays in a row where people have tried to kill my deputies. 3 Fridays in a row where our deputies were forced to use deadly force against suspects who tried to kill them. That's right. It was not our choice to shoot the last 3 Friday evenings in a row. It was their choice. And here's what occurred. Let me introduce you to John Snyder. John is 37 years of age. He's a meth user, and he's homeless. So what does he do to support his meth habit? He breaks into houses, commits thefts. He's got a long criminal history. And in fact, there's outstanding warrants for his arrest. And that's what deputies have been trying to do. Take him into custody for felony warrants of burglary and theft. He ran from our deputies on Tuesday. Then on Thursday evening, he met with his mother. He hugged her and said, "It's the last time that we'll see each other." We discovered John this evening in front of the McDonald's on Highway 92 at Cumbie Road on the east side of Lakeland. Deputy Sheriff Goodman, who's been with us 4.5 years, who's a veteran and a great deputy, attempted to take John into custody. He immediately resisted, pushed the deputy off, and started to run. Deputy Goodman tased John Snyder. At this early point of the investigation, and I certainly want to point out, like I do every time, this is just after the event occurred, which was about 11:30 Friday night before we moved into Saturday morning. So we're releasing information to you quickly so that you know what we know, and all of this is subject to modification. But we do know that John resisted, that we tased him or attempted to tase him. He ran, and he ran east along the sidewalk in front of McDonald's and in front of this complex that we're standing at now. Other deputies were arriving as Deputy Goodman called for assistance. As the 2 deputies arrived to the east of John Goodman, he turned back around, pulled a knife, told the deputy, "I have a knife." The deputy told him several times to drop the knife. He continued to advance on the deputy, and Deputy Goodman shot him several times. It was not Deputy Sheriff Goodman's choice to shoot John Snyder. It was John Snyder's choice for Deputy Goodman to shoot him, and we obliged him. He immediately went down. Our deputies began life-saving measures, but that was to no avail. We have 2 independent witnesses that tell us that John Snyder not only resisted the deputy, but lunged at him before Deputy Goodman fired those shots. So at the end of the day, here's the message. Don't attack my deputies. Don't try to stab or shoot my deputies. Because if you do, we're going to shoot you a lot. That's a guarantee. You ask for it, you make that choice, we're going to defend ourselves. My deputies are going to go home safe. And if you force them with a felonious attack on them, be ready to be shot. And that's what happened tonight. The investigation's underway by our officer-involved task force for the 10th Judicial Circuit. There's multiple investigations. Once the investigations are complete by this task force, made up of several law enforcement agencies, The results of the investigation will be turned over to Brian Haas, our state attorney, for his final review and approval. With that, we won't release any more information this weekend. Certainly we can modify, if there's any modifications, next week after we complete the initial investigation. But once again, as I close out, as I've always said, it's important to understand that this is early in the investigation. You have the best information that we have at this early stage. Quite frankly, I'm sorry for John's mother, but he told her that it's the last time that they would see each other. When our detectives met with his mother tonight and said, would it surprise you to know that John attacked and tried to stab one of the deputies? She said, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm sorry for her. John created this event. Thank you very much.